Hey, how y'all doing, man? What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Y'all know I gotta ask that before I even go further. Just wanna know if everybody can hear me before I get to talking. I'm gonna wait till I see it. Yeah, we hear you. I don't even. Okay. So y'all can hear me, man. Um. So y'all do hear me, right? Okay. All right. Cool. So let me. I'm gonna make another video on why I haven't went live and what's taking me so long and all that. I know. I just wanted to get that out the way. Um, I just wanted to get that out the way. I know y'all got questions about why I haven't been uploading and all of that. I'm gonna make probably a different video for that. You know what I'm saying? But right now I just want to get into this video, man. I want to let y'all know this kind of gonna be a different video. I also want y'all to make sure y'all keep, y'all know that sound. Same scheduled program, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. But this is gonna be a different one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my channel. I try to stay out of the blogish type of content, like when I'm talking about people and in a up to date fashion about. I try to keep it about nostalgic memories back in the day, type of things. But this Lil Jay situation, it's just been so much involved in the situation. I wanted to give a little back history, but also speak on what's going on and everything that's being coming out about him, and just how I feel about it all, and that type of stuff. Because I feel like I should, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like I should. First off, just to go back and give, a little bit about back history. Lil Jay never came off as a guy who even to be associated with these type of narratives or rumors or anything like that. This dates back from like all the way 2008, 7. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't even say Lil Jay was one of the ops who I knew closely as much as I did guys like Geo and other guys, folk from other blocks, Scrap, but I knew who Lil Jay was, and I did know him personally. You know what I'm saying? So he just never came across as the guy who would be associated with this type of shit. We used to not link up, but we all see each other. Everybody would be getting out of school around 3 o'clock. I told you our hood, we got the same stores, you know what I'm saying? So he'll be popping up to one of the stores on King Drive. We'll see them in back in the day, them Sexton niggas was getting out of school. I don't know if he ever went to Sexton, but I know he used to be with all the Sexton shorties that eventually became Gyro City. So, these guys, he never played like that. I never seen him associated with them type of people, and it's just, I never got that from him, even back in the day, folks. He was actually, to be 100 with you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, he was one of the more tougher shorties back then. He was the one, if it was some shit need to be said, Lil Jay gonna say it. If it was a situation you could catch him in the crowd with the rest of the shorties that's doing whatever they doing, on whatever they on. You know what I'm saying? So, I just never came across that. If anything, he was more one of their leaders. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them niggas used to be trying to frolic behind him or be around him and his motion. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't got that many run-ins with Lil Jay on a personal level that I can speak on because, he was an op for a couple things, but we can't speak on that. But just on a kind of personal level, just wanted to give y'all you know, that little nugget, because I never really like understood when did this start for him, or when did he figure this out, that he liked that type of stuff. You know, I never knew. But back then, not a peep. You know what I'm saying? Not a peep at all. And so, you know, like with Lil Jay, man, what the fuck is that? With Lil Jay, all this stuff that's been coming out about folk, like, and I know a lot of the BDs, they get on the net, folk, like they say, didn't he want to be 600 first? Yes. He used to try to be with us, folk, until Foden popped his ass. But, Lil J, folk, like, I know a lot of, like, people who, you know, from my end, or, like, coming how I'm coming, folk, from my way, I know they, like, clown Lil J, and they come at Lil J about all this stuff, folk, and, you know, me, like, honestly, folk, I'm more hurt by all this than anything. Like, I don't even find it, like, remotely funny. I ain't gonna lie to you, folk. Like, but, like, I don't laugh at Lil J about it. Like, I tell people all the time, bro, like, I'm not a homophobic guy. Like, if anything, I want you to live in your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've told this to cousins that came out the closet, that I knew was already in the closet but didn't want to come out. I already knew that they was gay. They never wanted to come out. I told them when they came out, I told them this. I said, bro, live in your truth. When he came out, I told him, live in your truth. Because when you go all around acting like you something you not, trying to please other people, then you just hurting yourself. You prolonging your own happiness, bro. And I understand the point you want to make people happy. You know, you got people who thought you was one thing, you don't want to show them you the other. But you got to be comfortable in your own skin, bro. And you also got to think about it in this aspect. Like, you know, bro, guys who, you know, are undercover guys, like, I just feel like that's greedy and that's hazardous. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I got all sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, in any point in time, bro, my sisters can fuck with some dude that's low down. He could be low key having sex with men, but he don't want to come out the closet, so he fucking with females. So can nobody never say, oh yeah, he don't even, I ain't never seen him with a bitch, because that's the first, you know, rumor that I always get people caught up. Like, when a motherfucker just sit back and think about how many hoes they ever seen you with. Like, man, I really never seen him with no hoes, fool. He don't really. So, you know, a rumor come out like that about a nigga who nobody never really seen with no hoes, motherfucker gonna believe that shit, you know? So a lot of niggas be out here trying to fuck with bitches and, you know, all type of shit to make everybody else believe, you know what I'm saying, like, that they not gay. But you putting so many people at risk trying to live this lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have none against gay people. I don't even have none against Lil J for whatever he decided to be, or whatever he decided to do with whoever he decided to do it with. I just want him to be like, okay, that's what it is, folks. Because a lot of people can be like affected by that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can be hurt and damaged by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know. Like, think about all the women you've dealt with that you could have gave something crazy to, folks. Just not being yourself. You know what I'm saying? How you have a conversation with a female and tell them you gave them something they can't get back because you didn't want to be 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I tell you, bro, I always try to make certain stuff personal, because I got all sisters and a lot of stuff that I can relate to on certain levels. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, if my sisters was fucking with an undercover brother, bro, and they gave them some, like, that'll make a motherfucker crash out, folks. Like, y'all ever thought, like, you fucking with an undercover brother or a sister or whoever, whatever they is, like, and you get HIV. You thinking you just casually having sex with your partner, folk, but they out doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, with men. Not because they didn't want to come clean and be themselves, you gotta have HIV. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta be so conscious of the decisions that they make, not even just for themselves, but for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know so many gay rappers, folk, like that dude, Kid Ken, folk. Kid Ken, he from the rack, man. Like, shorty, like, ain't no flaw, like, ain't no plan about what he is, folks. Like, everybody know he out flamboyant as hell with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he thriving for it. Like, he thriving being himself, folks. Like, he thriving being himself, folks. Lil Jay on some freak man shit, folks, and he ain't trying to come out as a freak man, folks. Like, you could be a freak man, bro. Like, you could be on that. Niggas will respect that, folks. But don't be trying to, you know, do one thing and do the other at the same time, folks, because it's health reasons that, like, can harm a lot of people, folks. Like, you can hurt way more people just being how you be, folks. Being careless, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, like, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like I said, this video ain't about clowning Lil Jay, cause I'm really like sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Lil Jay a legend, man. Say what you want to say about him. You know, like, he's a legend, fool. And he's from my era. You know, I know when a lot of people think of that first wave of Chicago drill, they think of Herb, they think of Dirt, Reese, Fredo, Keith, of course, Louis, and rightfully so, right? You know what I'm saying? But there's also guys who came in at that time, though we were not as big as the guys I just named right now. We were still in that era putting in our own work and doing what we had to do for the drill scene at that time too. For we came right after for them in a way, kinda, and we put our own stamp on this drill scene too. We did, and Lil Jay came in there also. And one thing I remember from back in the day, folks, people would never even notice. I'm gonna give y'all the insider, folks. Like, I had a lot of respect for Lil Jay in this aspect, even when he was in tour with us, folks. Like, Lil Jay was the first rapper from the ops that I seen actually use his likeness, folks, to the max. Like, Lil Jay was the first op rapper, folk, that I seen that, no, he didn't have a deal. No, he wasn't on the side rapping that was winning. No, he didn't have a bunch of rap friends and cosigns in the game, folk, to make him clout up and do what he was doing at the time, folk. But on Lil Steve Gray, man, that man was the most successful op rapper, folk, to come out of the rack, folk. Y'all can say what y'all want about Duck, folks. Duck ended up getting a little song deal from Slide and all that, man. Lil Jay was doing that back in 2013, folks, with no deal. Double O out here using his clout and his likeness to the max. Oh, Lil Jay was one of them dudes. Oh yeah, you gonna do what I say? Let me get your move. He cracking cards, selling merch, hustling off his name. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, he in every city, every other weekend. He bringing other ops with him. Got Lil Michelin. He like top op. Like, he like top op, folks. He got everybody, like, he doing his, we had lingo. A lot of them used the still our lingo. He was making his own lingo, folks. Like, he was all that. He doing this shit in the video, all that shit, all that. Like, he was making up his own. He was giving the ops they own dances, they own lingos, folks. He was giving them niggas like, no, nigga, y'all don't gotta use none of these niggas, nothing. That nigga was giving the ops the blueprint, nigga. We can do everything our way and still succeed. We don't gotta get money with them niggas. We don't gotta do this. We don't gotta do nothing. Steady creating. Every time I was OT in New York, man, I look up this nigga Lil Jay out there, folks. He moving around, folks. Got niggas that he know, like, he know. I'm Lil Jay, I'm Clout Lord. He know, like, he was the first op rapper to know what this clout do to these niggas, folks. Lil JoJo never made it that far to see what his clout do to others, folks. Not as far as an out of town and a day-to-day basis type of thing. He never got that far. Duck ain't see that till way later, folks. Billionaire Black, none of them niggas, folk, could do what folks was doing, folk. And I just used to be sitting back watching it like, damn, he working though. Like, he up in money. Like, he ain't the op rapper that oh yeah, he broke ass. We can't talk to Lil Jay like that. I ain't gonna lie, folk. Lil Jay had more money than everybody who didn't have a deal, folk. And he was keeping up with folk them who did have deals. Outside of Sosa on BD, he had just as much stain and fame and money on from my eyes as Dirk and Reese. Real spill, folks. Like, only Sosa had money that separated him from niggas, folks. Other than that, folks, the money that other niggas who had money from my side, folks, Lil Jay was getting that, folks. He was getting the money because he was selling the merch. He was scamming. He was doing all the shows. He was the first nigga to do the promo. All that, bro. Like, he knew how to get the money. Back when niggas like me ain't even, like, I'm doing this shit just, like, still for fame. Like, I'm doing it, like, just to do it still. Like, I'm not even, bro, at the point where I'm not even thinking about charging niggas for features. I'm just still going to the studio, paying for beats, paying for studio time, paying for videos. You know what I'm saying? And folks, he using his clout. Getting everything he want out this shit. And I used to be sitting back like, man, like no funny shit, bro. Like, y'all know I ain't lying because I'm telling y'all how he used to move, folks. This shit used to, like, a motherfucker used to be like, damn. Because I had to look at him one day like, bro, okay, I'm not signed. You not signed. Like, you not on, phone them on, you not on. Like, how you wearing Robins and Trues and doing all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So it made me sit back and think, like, should I be selling merch? Should I be networking how he networking? You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me do that, bro. Because he was up. He was clouded up. He was doing all the views on everything. He was in the blogs, college kid, and then was posting them every day. So even as a op, I had a certain level of respect for how he was able, because a lot of niggas, bro, couldn't do it in spite of all the hurdles they had to jump to get where they wanted to be. Like, you gotta get back and be like, all right, okay. Not only am I op, but I'm gonna have to do A, B, and C to get in the doors these niggas only had to do A to do. Because I'm from that side and everybody ain't gonna help me like they helped it them. You know what I'm saying? So it made me look at them like, how are you winning in spite of all the shit you gotta overcome? All the people you gotta get into it with, all the motherfuckers that's in the door already from your ops that's gonna try to keep you out. How are you still doing what you doing, making the noise you making and competing with them the way you is? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when Duck at the end, Duck started acting like he would tolerate peace. Like, Duck was down to get peace because he felt like peace he would have been able to get money. Not peace like kumbaya, we hanging with each other. Just like, bro, you stay out of my way, I stay out of your way. He wanted to do that. Lil Jay ain't even want to do that. Because Lil Jay wasn't missing no money. I don't think folk being a tool for them costed Lil Jay a dime back in the day, folk. I'm going to be 100 with you. If anything, probably made him more money because he knew how to maximize just even being into it with niggas. So me, I sat back and used to be like, man, bro, like, okay, I could salute him. Just the same way I saluted Duck when he was top op, coming for niggas next, even though, you know, he had to overcome a lot to get there. I respected it, even though he was from the other side, because you knowing me being from the side I'm from, I know they got to work 10 times as hard as us to keep up. Real spill. So I got respect for niggas even if they the ops, folks. Cause I see how a nigga working and what he doing to overcome what he done. You know what I'm saying? What he was in. But you know, all this stuff, folks, like when I be to see everything that I've been seeing about Lil Jay, man, you know, like I just, you know, I want folks to like really like, you know, have a conversation with himself. You know, he gonna be in jail. I don't know how long, but you know, he in jail right now. But I just want him to have an honest, you know, be like with himself and be like, man, look, you know, like, is I'm gonna, you know, come out and be who I am, or I'm gonna be the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I just like, bro, I don't know, like, you feel me? Like, then all the stuff that came out with Red Montana and the DJU interviews for like Lil J, you a legend, folks. It's people in interviews talking about they been messing with you, folks, since 2012, 11, 10. Like, bro, I don't have nothing against Lil J. I don't have nothing against nobody for who gay or nothing, folks. Like, I don't. I really don't. If I have a song that ain't came out yet with somebody that was gay, folks, like, I have nothing against gay people, folks. Like, because I honestly believe whatever is in your heart, folks, is just in your heart. And nobody can change what's in your heart, folks. I never try to change people's heart, folks. Like, that's impossible, bro. Like, whatever is in your heart, folks, that's been in you, folks, since the day you was made. Fuck the day you was born, bro. Like, the day you was made, that's who you were. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's who you is, nobody can change that. And that's really not even on you that that's who you are, bro. Because that's how you was born, gang. So I'm not in the business of hating on people who was born like that or like got those type of things going on. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to come out because I feel like it's better for you. You know what I'm saying? It's better for you. You feel me? You don't got to walk around with that weight on your shoulders of trying to make everybody else believe you this guy when you really this type of guy. You can just come out, do your thing, and if they accept you, they accept you. And if they don't, they don't. And to be honest with you, bro, you a legend. Like, I think these niggas gonna accept you regardless. I ain't gonna lie, like, you Lil J, bro, like, you a original legend. Like, you in that category up there, like, as far as op rappers go, it's you, Lil J, and Duck, and I mean, it's you, Lil JoJo, and Duck, y'all in y'all own category, bro. Like, you kind of can rest on your morals of being a legend, bro. Like, you being gay won't make you not who you was or don't make you less important to this shit. I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. If you came out and everybody, you said you was gay, and it'll be crazy. It'll shock the world. But at the same time, for once that initial wave go past and everybody understand that, you know, it's just who you are, bro. People you gonna be turned, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to pick up a whole nother wave of people and that's going to support you, like a whole LGBT community and all that, bro. Like, that's going to come out and be at every show and rock out with you and everything, bro. That's a big crowd of people. That's why I never try to offend the LGBT community. Like, you don't never know who's supporting you, bro. Like, you don't ever know what type of, you know, crowd that you draw or who's a fan of you, bro. So I don't never try to make no crowd of people feel less important or alienize no group of people, folk. But you not living in your truth, folk, is gonna cause you way more harm than good. Cause when you're not living in your truth, folk, or like people gonna always think they got something up on you, they can expose you or make you look bad. But if they put up a video of you kissing a dude and you come out and say you gay already, then, you know, like, how is that exposed? That ain't even, a nigga won't even post you kissing a nigga if you came out and just admitted you was gay, because it wouldn't be news. It'd be like, Lil J gay, who you expect him to kiss? You feel me? Like, Bro, he say his career, you're lying, Tay. His career will be over because he betrayed a gangster life. People will not believe in him anymore when he raps. Bro, y'all believe in a bunch of niggas who ain't never did shit. I'll be the first to say that. Y'all, so many of y'all favorite drill rappers, nothing. Ain't threw a fucking grape at a food fight, man. So what the fuck is that? At least we'll know Lil Jay will be rapping about shit he was actually a part of. For we can't deny he actually was in this shit. Like, y'all be listening to niggas who was never in this shit. And y'all believe every word they tell y'all. Cause he gay, that's gonna make him less credible to all the old shit he was witnessing around and all that. Like, no. What type of logic is that? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a crowd of people for everybody, bro. But Lil J a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a legend, and that's one of the things why it hurted me, because he a legend. I ain't gonna lie. I don't take no nigga stripes. I hate to see legends fall. Like, I hate to see anybody who survived all that we survived and, you know, was able to make it through or overcome the hurdles that came with our life that we was stressed in. And I hate to see a nigga legacy tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could try a nigga, you know, on a personal level or something, like, or you a preference level, you might not like that guy or something like that, but I don't like to see a nigga legend status be revoked, or a nigga try to play with a nigga legendary status, because niggas do deserve that. Because when back in them days, bro, we weren't doing that to be legends, folks. We ain't know that what we was doing 10 years ago was going to make us legendary or considered legends in people's eyes, but that was our life. Lil J wasn't doing that to be legendary, folks. That was Lil J life. He was really out here in it, active. So, you know, like, that type of shit, folks, like, you can't take that from him. I just want folks that, like, you know, really come out, folks, and just tell them, like, man, this how I'm coming, folks, because you don't want to keep trying to make everybody, like, and even if you not gay, bro, or you just, like, you know, some niggas, bro, I seen that nigga, the Booty Warrior, right? The Booty Warrior nigga said something like, he did all that freaky shit in the joint and then came home and married a girl. He said because he was so young when he went to jail, he never had no pussy. So he never even had nothing to think about or recollect when he was even in jail, folks. The nigga Fleece Johnson. And on Fulham grave, folks, he came home and married a bitch after he came in the interview. Said, I want you, and I'm gonna put all that freaky shit he said on video. He came home and married a bitch. Because a bitch is in his heart, even though he did a lot of gay shit. Lil J, you could say that too. Like, you could just come home and never fuck with a nigga again and say it was something that happened and you some shit you did in jail and, you know, move on. Maybe you not gay. Maybe you just tried some shit and you was just trying it because you was in jail for a long time. I don't know. But whatever it is, folks, you gotta own that, folks. Because right now, folks, they gonna just keep trying to think they embarrassing you or coming at you or any of that, folks. Like, all that, they ain't gonna let that freaky shit die. Every time you say something crazy, when, like, you come home, you come in the video, yeah, we smoking on, ooh, motherfucker gonna be every time now. You know what I'm saying? Every time you come out and say something about a nigga ops or a nigga dead homie or a nigga hood, they gonna bring up a video or you know, like, they gonna bring up something and be like, oh, you on that freaky shit and you a freak, man, and you know, they gonna do that, folks. They gonna be like, yeah, you a freaky ass nigga. What's that look? Y'all remember that thing with Dewey? Like, you so freaky ass nigga. Like that, like, bro, they gonna be trying you every time on phone now. So, like, with me, like, and I'm not trolling, I ain't gonna lie, for, you know, I try to make a little video funny for a little, like, I ain't even trolling, I just try to bring a little humor to the video, for, but on for them grave, folks. Like, you really could just, you know, gotta, folks. Like, like, Lil Jay, I respect him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I put him in legendary status. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, so I want him to stay a legend. You know what I'm saying? I don't want his legacy tarnished. Cause the ops got legends too. And even though he a op, he is a legend in this drill scene, folks. I hate to see any legends die. Cause legends is supposed to never die, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit to, you know, tarnish his legend, but it is crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's over crazy. Y'all see, I've been trying to grow my beard, man. I've been trying to come new look on y'all, man. Like, I've been in the gym, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym, man, working out, doing my 1-2. I'm moving also. It's a lot I'm doing right now. Shot 2 videos in the last 2 weeks. I'm working. I've been real busy. But yeah, you know, like, Lil Jay, you know, like, I feel like, you know, I don't want to see his legacy go. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I remember, like, when I was seeing him in the county, I was in the county. This is 2016. I was going to court, and you know, a lot of guys booked. A lot of guys. So I seen when we came back from court, they had moved us. Glad to see you back, bro. We need to run the story back. They all coming. I did a list of stories I'm gonna do. Like, I got all the guys y'all gonna listen to, or like, I got all for them. You feel me? So they gonna be coming out sooner or later. I can't really get y'all no more dates because I can't keep lying. Or like telling y'all something that just don't come true. So I'm gonna just let everything happen genuinely, and then, you know, hope y'all be happy with it. Hate promising y'all stuff and then it don't happen. It made me look bad. But I was in the county. Oh, I appreciate you, Reaping Motivation. Yeah, but when I was in the county in 2016, I went to court. I was coming back from court, and when we got to the bullpen, I was in there first. Then they put Top in there. Then they put T-Roy in there. Like, not just them two, but like the decks or like the group that they was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like them and 10 other niggas every time. But we was in there talking and shit. It was me, Toppy, T-Roy. We was ducked off in the back of the bullpen by the toilet and shit. We just talking. Mac had walked past and shit. We was hollering at Mac, shit like that. So on King David, he talking and shit. And I don't know how the fuck we got on Lil Jay. We had got on Lil Jay, and he like talking to me about Lil Jay. And before I even tell y'all what I'm about to tell y'all, I want to make a disclaimer first. Because, first of all, this is not my words. I wanted to know, for somebody who's been blackballed before, Tay, do you get joy in seeing some ops like J-Mane finally break through? I get joy in anybody, not even an op or just an op, just anybody in general, like op or not, like that overcome a lot or went through a lot and overcame it, or had a lot of obstacles in front of them that made it look like what they was trying to achieve was going to be impossible, and was able to achieve it. I got a lot of respect and admiration for people like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, J-Mane, happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Love it. I love a good ending to any story. You know what I'm saying? Like a happy ending or some type of triumph, or like trial and tribulations you overcome. I love to see it. So that's just with anybody. Shout out to Skinny. But yeah, I wanted to give a disclaimer. First of all, before I say what I say, these are not my words. These ain't my words. These are Top's words. I never said this out my own mouth. to the public because this is something like when I spoke on Lil Jay in jail to y'all in prior videos, folks. I tell y'all like I seen Lil Jay, how he looked, what was gonna happen, you know, like how the situation occurred in jail. Like I told y'all. And the reason I never told y'all this part that I'm about to tell y'all that Top told me is because I'm not a witness to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that Top told me about Lil Jay. But he merged it and he stamped it 100 times. But I never seen it. But I'm going to tell y'all what he said. So I just wanted to say that because I know this certain shit be ending up going viral on YouTube and all that. And they try to make it seem like I'm saying something, I'm putting Lil Jay down. I haven't put him down once this whole video. You know what I'm saying? But it's a topic about him in Cook County and all that, so I'm going to just be 100. So, he was, after Mac walked past, it was me, T-Roy, and Top in the back. We was talking. And we was talking about Lil Jay. You know, I'm talking about, you know, I seen him. I'm like, yeah, woo, woo. We talking about, like, the word on the street with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we hearing and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I just seen him. I'm telling him, like, yeah, he looked freaky as hell type shit. And folks tell me, like, man, on O.D. Perry, that boy got HIV. What? He boy on O.D. grave, that boy got HIV. What the fuck? What you mean? How you know, because, bro, Lil Jay in PC. So, like, you know, you stamping that, like, who you was just in PC to see that? Or, like, you was just around somebody who was in PC? Like, what, how you come to that conclusion? And folks get that, like, man, he say, one of the guys ran into a nigga that was his cellie that left PC because of this. Folk say the nigga that was in PC with him, in the cell with him, say folks get the slip through the chuck hole. Of course, Lil Jay got a bottom bunk. He Lil Jay. This probably also why he said in that one interview he don't want no more cellies or something. But on folk grade, like, folk get that. He say the nigga who was his cellie was on the top bunk, he was on the bottom bunk. And dude was laying down on his top bunk. Lil Jay sat on the bottom bunk and opened the mail that he got through the chuck. And it was like test results of shit with some medication in it. Folks say the nigga told him from his top bunk, from folks' top bunk, he, like, Lil Jay sitting on the bottom bunk, got the shit open reading it, and folks on the top bunk, low key, reading it, like, damn, like, you got that shit, like, folks, Sally allegedly seen this, folks. Left PC. Ran in the phone to me like Cermak or something. Yeah, tell him, like, yeah, that was just my Sally. His ass got that wham bam. Now, mind you, folks, at this time, I ain't got no county video. I don't got no footage of him allegedly kissing niggas, or, like, allegedly him smacking niggas on the ass. Like, I don't have this knowledge yet. So, like, all I got in my mind is the knowledge of the rumors I've been hearing about Lil Jay, which, you know, in that point, still make you believe, like, yeah, I heard his ass was gay, so I could see how, you know, he probably got HIV. But at the same time, like, I don't even know if this true about this man yet, folks. But I'm hearing he got HIV, folks. So now I had to take that with a grain of salt at the time because I didn't know what I know now. But now, like, now I always say alleged, folks, because the video, it was a bird eye view. I don't want to be the one just driving these rumors around about niggas, folks. So I'm going to always keep it open and say alleged, folks. But at the same token, folks, like, when these alleged videos come out, folks, like, now it's like, man, folks, we got the rumors. We got what was said. I seen you with my own eyes and that you looked weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you stayed in PC the whole time. You was booked. Like over half of your bid. Like 4 years you stayed in PC. You know what I'm saying? So now I see that, think about all that, and then I got the footage now. It's like, all right, 1 + 2 gotta equal 3 at some point, gang. So now it just got me thinking like, damn. So that shit that Top told me that day, could it be some truth to that, bro? Like, it just make you think on the bigger level, folk. Like, damn, folk. Like, you know, like, then they talking about the doctor would have told him face to face, he lying, that's cap. I'm going to tell you something, Willie Beeman. I don't know where you from. I don't know who you are. But in Chicago, nobody talks to the doctor in jail, nigga. Nobody. Niggas ain't never even seen the doctor in jail. They just go, all they know, only time a nigga see a real doctor in jail is if he got to go to the outside doctor and go to Stroges. When you go get choked, when you go take tests, you pee in a cup, you get little injections from nurses and all that. You never see real doctors. When you go get checkups, even when you get cured for having chlamydia and all of that, bro, you don't never see a doctor. You drop a slip in that get you called to Cermak, which is the little hospital area. You go over there, they tell you to pee in a cup. You pee in a cup, your test results, and if it's like extra blood work, like if you got to take blood work, what you do for like them extra big them big diseases like HIV, AIDS, herpes, them type of shit, they got to do blood work. You know what I'm saying? So even when your test results come back, bro, whatever it is, all they do is send you medication or send you to somewhere to pick the medication up. If you think a doctor, bro, it was at one point 13,000 people in the county before a couple years ago when I was in there. You thinking these niggas making personal visits to your cell, man? It take 5 hours for you to go to court, man, in a building that's next door to your fucking division in the county. You think these motherfucking doctors and whoever walking around coming to see niggas personally, bro? To tell them they got something when they could have wrote that shit in a letter and emailed, however, mailed it to they deck. You don't get chlamydia in jail. I'm saying, like, you come in jail. Everybody that come in jail, you supposed to get tested for shit when you first come in. They supposed to test you. You know what I'm saying? And you find out you got chlamydia in jail or something, they're going to send you some medicine for that shit. Ain't nobody coming to your deck, bro. I know it's Chicago people on here that can contest that's been to the county. We ain't never seen no doctors, folks. I have no idea what the Sully name was, Rarest, folks. I have no idea. I wish I could answer that question for you, bro, but I don't even know, folks. On BD, I ain't gonna lie. So I try to, like, I don't want to put no extra shit out there. Like, I know some extra shit I don't. Like I said, folks, like, you know. But, like, ain't nobody coming to your cell, bro. And that ain't me just trying to poke holes in your theory or nothing. That's just me giving you an insight on how it actually operated in our county system. Maybe where you from is different. But in our county system, bro, like, ain't nobody coming to see you. I've been in the county 5, 6, 7 times. 5, 6 times, folks. I never seen a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that. I don't know a nigga who could tell you they actually seen a real doctor unless they had to go to Stroges. Cause that's what they really do. Like when you really, really fucked up to the point where you gotta see a doctor, you going to an outside hospital, which is the Cook County Hospital, which is Strollers. All that, you ain't getting no doctor though. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't getting no doctor. But you know, like I said, bro, this ain't no video to tarnish Lil Jay. I got respect for him, man. Like, you know, I got respect for Lil Jay, man. I hate to see a nigga legacy in hinges or like in some type of way, like being challenged. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. You feel me? Like, then, you know, the lady Red Montana said some shit that made me think, like, damn. She was on the couch and said, she like, yeah, they was fucking with us, like, the whole time, bro. Like, she going back 2010, 2011, 12. Like, bro, like, you was into it with us the whole drill scene, like, allegedly doing freaky shit. Like that's crazy, fool. Just to think back, like, you top dog, fool. Like, you going home after a long day of gang banging and saying you smoking on the BD's dead homies. You was going in the crib and doing the freaky man dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, fool. Like, that's crazy when I was thinking about that, fool. Like, you know, like, that shit was crazy, fool. Like, you just never know, fool. Like, you never know, fool. Like, but I definitely, like, he a legend, though, fool. Like, he a legend, fool. So, you know, I hate to see this type of shit happen, man. Like, so I just really want, like, I feel like he could still be somebody, fool. Like, you feel me? Because that's just how the world works. Like, he got a fascinating, this gay, like, this stuff really just made his story more fascinating, if I'm being completely honest with you. So, like, yeah, man. But yeah, just, you know, one of the, like I said, this video is gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, this video, you know, I usually get y'all, you know, history, nostalgic memories with people. This probably just gonna be my first and last, like, kind of more current video of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because so much stuff of recent has overpowered and extended our history in the past, man. So it's like, to talk about Lil Jay, I gotta talk about more recent stuff than even stuff that's in our history, because the long list of things that just been said and came out and, you know, all that about, before I just had to elaborate on it a little bit. But like I said, him as a legend, I feel like he can just come out, be himself, and still succeed. We've seen homo rappers do it, like homosexual rappers do it. And they come out and they be who they are and they accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's still a crowd for them. Like, Fleece Johnson, he the booty warrior, bro. But like, he could probably charge niggas $2,500 for an interview right now. Like, real spill. He can come on there, tell a jail story, and get you 500,000 views on your channel just by him saying what he went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can market himself right now. Like, a nigga spent all that time in jail, he probably gonna be doing good for himself in not too long, because he maximizing his likeness. He understands crowd. He understands he got a crazy story, and he leaning into his niche. Just lean into your niche when you come home, bro. Because if you don't, the BDs, they gonna always try to, like, you know, and I'm one of the BDs, but the BDs gonna always try to, like, throw that back in your face. Like, you this, you that. We don't give a fuck what you got to say. But if you live it, if you own that, they can't even come at you with it. You know what I'm saying? They can't even say nothing to you about it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna be more locked in with y'all more this week. I'm doing a lot of moving around, moving and doing things, but I'm gonna be back up with y'all. Maybe in the comments of this video, y'all drop who y'all want me to do a video about next. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be doing too many videos and shit like this with like current shit. You know, I'm gonna go back to my niche, which is, you know, giving y'all the, you know, old school throwbacks, nostalgic memories of the good days back when everything first jumped off the porch. So, yeah, man. Well, y'all, appreciate y'all, man. I'm back, though. See y'all tomorrow, one of these days this week.